Hi, and you're very welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland 5 to Follow. Action this weekend is in Listowel Saturday, where the Harvest Festival concludes after a very exciting week with a full national hunt card, and then we're off to Gowran on Sunday for a flat card featuring the Group 3 Denny Cordell Laverack Landway Stud Stakes. Marv, we had a good weekend last week.
Not too bad, Miriam. Thanks to you, of course. Avenue Gabriel won the second race there on Sunday. It was good 4-1 anyway, with a couple of place horses as well. So hopefully we can do equally as well, or hopefully maybe a bit better. There's going to be a lot of racing this week, a lot of runners and a lot of races. So I suppose we have our work cut out. But you've got one to kick us off there in the the first race.
Exactly, we'll see how we go. So it's the 155, it's the All-Man Contracts Limited beginner's chase over 2 miles, 1 furlong. Now, it looks like a quality field. I think you have a lot of sort of former hurdle winners having their first run over fences, and it does look like a good race. So I've sided with one that could be a little bit of value, and it's the Michael Horgan trained Run with the Wind. Now, Michael Horgan already off the mark this week. He had Tropical 3 win on Monday, so hopefully the yard is in good form. Run with the Wind now having its 4th run in Listowel. The other 3 times it ran at 1-2 and it was second once, so obvious likings for the track. Ground shouldn't be a problem. Won at last year's festival on heavy. Barry Geraghty taking the ride again, and I mean the horse was 3rd last time out to Saint Gervais and Steps to Freedom, so I think he's in good form, and I think he should be one to side with.
Well, yeah, sounds like a good selection, Miriam. It's certainly an each way bet anyway, hopefully. And there is good racing tomorrow at Listowel. The feature race, the handicap hurdle, features Shamaran, of course, went very close at the Galway Festival. Hopefully he can win again, but he does have to carry top weight. So I didn't actually go for anything in that race. I went for the last race in the card, the very last race, the 5:45, the Listowel race, the Supporters Club Slánna QR race. And again, just like you with Run with the Wind, I've gone for a horse that likes Listowel, a horse called Came Hill, trained by Philip Fenton and the mount of Richie Kiley. This one's already been in action at Listowel during the week. He was second on Thursday in a decent flat handicap. He likes these type of QR races. He won one at Limerick, and he was a fair decent chaser and hurdler a couple of seasons ago. Now it is a tough race, this one. Marches Marconi has been in very good form for Aidan O'Brien, narrowly beaten by He's Our Man at the Killarney Festival there last month, and sure to go well again under Sarah O'Brien. And also then we have a few interesting national hunt horses coming back, starting off their season. A horse called Beneficient, of course, who won for Tony Martin at the Cheltenham Festival. He won the Juice and Chase. He could be interesting, but he probably will need a run. And also another one of Fahy's there called Jenny's Jewel, who was a good mare as well last season. So could be a good race. I think the fitness of Came Hill will give him hopefully a bit of an edge. And I think a reasonable price, he's got a good each way chance. So that's our selections for the Listowel. And now we're going to Gordon on Sunday, and you have one there early on the race.
Yeah, it's the nursery, the 225. It's dining packages on goranpark.ie nursery over a mile. So a handicap for the 2-year-olds. They can be quite open races. I'm going to go with the Edward Lynham trained Odysseia. She's in great form lately. 3rd last time out. The horse that actually finished 4th in that race, 8 lengths behind Odysseia, went on to win. That was Kevin Prendergast's Green-Eyed Monster. So, a real boost for the form there. And Colin Keane takes the ride and takes 5 off as well. So I think it's a great chance for her to open her account, and I think she is one to be siding with.
Well, that'll be a very open race, all right, Miriam. It's 15 runners in that one. And of course, Edward Lynham in great form, had a great winner last week at Doncaster with Vistoria winning the Park Stakes there. Exactly. That was a really good performance. So he continues in great form. And I'm going to stay at Gordon for our next selection. And this is the big race, the 355. Denny Cordell Laverack Landway Stud Filly Stakes. 1 mile and 1 the trip, a Group 3 race this for fillies and mares. And the interesting one here, I suppose, would be Sir Michael Stout's Mango Diva coming over to challenge the Irish runners here. A winner of a listed race at Salisbury last month was quite a good run. And of course, he snapped up Johnny Murta, of course, in tremendous form this season. So I think that will probably start favoured. But I'm going to oppose her on this occasion with last year's winner, the David Watchman trained Aloof, ridden by Wayne Lorden, who continues in great form. Aloof has been in very good form this season, but actually winning. She was second last time out in the Dance Design Stakes at the Curragh behind a filly called Say of Aidan O'Brien's, and then before that she was toured at Gordon Park to Along Came Casey. So she's consistent. She liked the good fast ground. I think it's going to be fast ground on Sunday. She liked that. She loves obviously Gordon Park, having won there last year. I think she represents good each way value. Interesting race, of course, because they've Sintulla from Jim Bulgers and also Caponata from Dermot Wells, although that one will probably need a bit of overnight rain to give her a great chance. But overall I think it's a wide open contest for me, and Aloof I think just at a decent price might be the one to go along with.
Great, hopefully she'll do it again for you.
Hopefully she will. And just then to finish off this week, our last selection comes in the 7th race at Gordon Park. There are 8 races there. It's the rated race, the Gordon Park rated race at 4:55. I've gone for another one of Colin Keane's mounts here, trained by his father, Gerard Keane, a horse called Captain Cullen. Now this one hasn't ran since the Galway Festival. He ran twice in a couple of days there. On the second occasion he finished a good 6th to Northern Rock in the 7 furlong handicap. A little bit unlucky on that occasion. He has won on fast ground at Leopardstown over 1 mile earlier on the season, and you know that form actually worked out quite well. Now there is an interesting race with 13 horses against him, and a couple of horses there. Backburner of Edward Lynham, he showed his best form for a long time when he was third at the Curragh last week, so he obviously must have a good chance, along with Indian Icon and maybe Magical Steps for Jessica Harrington. So an open contest. I think Captain Cullen should be around 5 or 6 to 1. I would recommend him each way. And just over in England then, of course, Miriam, tomorrow the Ayr Gold Cup is the big one at Ayr, and we've got 2 Irish riders here. Red Dubawi has an each way chance for David Murnane, and possibly maybe a better bet might be Joe Ella for Ger Lyons. This horse travels well in his races. He's sure to go fairly well for much of the trip. I think he's an each way chance in a wide open contest. So that's all we have this week. Yeah. So where are we off to next week?
We have a jumps card on Navan on Saturday, and then Sunday we're back to the Curragh for the Group 2 Beresford and the Group 3 CL Well Park Stakes.
So let's look forward to next weekend again.
Exactly. So if you'd like any more information, you can visit our website at goracing.ie or find us on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Go Racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.